Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video, we'll be going through the two combo of the best friend in the slide. So today we're going to go through Norah, and then I'm going to go through Fatimah and Amir at the end of the video as well. So we're separate into two parts here. So you can feel free to use the timestamp and check it which part you want to go and take a look. Alright, so first thing, Norah. Alright, so Norah here, much changes as well. The leader here doesn't have changes, but the divider here have changes. So at the start of the round, she will gain 3 stacks of Rainbow Shield. Then Rainbow Shield is the one that Anna have, the one that can make Anna counter attack with her S1. So divided one here will get 1, 2, 3 stack, and then if Anna is deployed, another extra 1 stack. So she doesn't force Anna to be with her to have this effect, so she can have 3 stack instantly. Just that if you put Anna, then get an extra 1 stack. It doesn't give too much of synergize between Anna, but extra 1 stack, it is something because it will block 1 damage. Okay, then S1 here, basically the damage is same, the overall skill kit is same, just that now the effect here won't get overlap. So you have Presto, Endati and Largo, 3 effects at the same time, so you can do true damage, extra true damage, you can do AP reduction, you can also do dispel. So these 3 effects will stack together. And then the S2 effect here is what is the major changes, because previously you have to cast S2 first to have this effect, but now this S2 here will become her passive, but now this effect here will no longer affect on the teammate, it will only affect on herself. So 50% chance of trigger counter attack, which is pretty high because 50% chance with Tempo Trio, which is the S1 when she get attacked. Okay, when she get attacked. And then when Norah have these three passive at the same time, then have to wait until she take her action again, then we'll cast S3 and then remove these 3 effects. So previously when you have these 3 effects, you can instantly cast S3, but now when you have these 3 effects, you have to wait until she take her action, then she will cast S3. This S3 cast will not affect your S3 CD. It's a separate thing. Alright, so what S3 does is AoE damage. It will dispel 1 debuff from each ally. It will reduce the attack down on all enemy, extend all their debuff for 1 turn. This is the effect of it. And then attack all enemy 4 times is a multi-hit damage. Then the last hit will do true damage based on the enemy's max HP up to 150% of Norah's attack. And then Norah's damage won't land a critical hit. Doesn't mean that she is a true damage, okay? She doesn't land a critical hit, it's just like Genie. They won't land a critical hit, but the damage does not count as a true damage. It's just pure attack. Alright, so but every accuracy here will let Norah ignore 0.5% defense. So if you have a maximum of, let's say, 100% accuracy, then you can ignore 50% of the enemy defense, which makes her have the potential to hit Will Team as well, just that she takes time to stack. And this S3 effect here is not all, it will also stack with Presto, Endati and Largo. So the S3 damage here is already have 4 hit, right? And then the last hit got true damage, right? And then Presto here will let them deal extra true damage as well. And then the AoE here will also become a AoE AP down and also AoE dispel 1 buff from the target. So become a AoE dispel. So the final damage will become AoE dispel 1 buff from each ally, AoE attack down, AoE AP down, AoE true damage, AoE multi-hit, and also last hit here is a true damage, and then we'll ignore 50% of the defense, assuming you build her 100% of accuracy. This is her new S3 now. Alright, so what is the Rezo? R2 effect here, as long as she counter attack with the Rainbow Rondo, it have to be your, not S1, it have to be you triggering the S2 effect, then S2 effect trigger the S1. This kind of effect then only can trigger this effect, which is AP push for Norah's teammate by 10%. It will become an AP pusher as well. And then S2 here basically dealing extra damage. Then R6 effect here is a typo, because the counter attack chance increased to 100%, but it's not teammate. I assume it's typo. Okay, there's no way they make it Norah into teammate, take hit and a 100% chance. Because I feel like this R6 effect is more towards increasing this 50% chance into 100% chance to counter attack when she get attacked. Is not teammate. Not tested yet, because in my PTR server here, that this Norah is not R6, so I'm not able to test his teammate or herself. But in my opinion, I think that this 100% chance is increased herself, because it's mentioned that counter attack chance when blah 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 takes hit is increased to 100%. So I think it's a typo. I think it's only trigger to her. It's not her teammate. But we will see. We will see when we have the R6 effect in global server. Alright, so after some so we can actually come to the warm up match here, the assist here. I can actually take a look at R6 effect here, right? So we take a look. The R6 effect here, yeah, it is when she get attacked. So it's 100% chance increase when she get attacked. So it's definite that part here is definitely a typo. It's not for her whole teammate, it's only for herself. And you can see the AP push for her own teammate here, right? So it's confirmed that it's going to increase for her when she get attacked, not by her teammate. Alright, so let's take a look here, the VR battleground here. So I'm going to show you when Norah is herself and how is she going to do now. So if we put Norah here, Norah is going to have 1 stack of Rainbow Shield because mine is Divinate 1. Alright, and then let me make them level 50 so they won't one-shot me. I don't put any equipment, so you can just see just her effect herself. Right, make it slow. So when they attack, you can see, okay, make it slow already. So when they attack, you can see just now my first hit is actually getting 0 damage, right? So Rainbow Shield at the start of combat, when they hit me, 0 damage. Then I trigger the Rainbow Shield. It means it's a 100% chance of getting S1. Then every hit here, if I don't get stunned, then I have the chance to actually cast one S1 and get extra stack. Alright, S1, I block the damage and then counter attack, get 1 stack, and then he attacked me. Alright, resist, I didn't trigger. Okay, I did trigger. So S1, get another stack. Okay, come attack me. Right, did I trigger? Okay, I did trigger. Because the 50% chance, pretty high. And you can see I can whenever I hit, it also applies the attack down, AP down, all those stuff. Okay, then this S3 cast is a free S3, so it didn't consume my S3 at all. So I can cast my S3 again, but this time my S3 here will not apply any of the effect here because it's all gone. So this S3 is just pure damage. So you can see the difference just now between the stack S3 and without the stack S3 one. There's a big difference, which is one got the AP down, got the dispel, all those stuff, and the other one that I manually cast, it doesn't have all those AP down effect because it doesn't have the and T effect in her. So the synergize is what if I put Anna in her team is, so just now when the start of the combat I get 1 stack, and now I'm gonna get 2 stacks. So 2 stack of Rainbow Shield on her, 5 stack of Rainbow Shield on Anna. So this Rainbow Shield here will not refresh because it's effect from Divinate here. It will not refresh on her kit. Okay, it won't refresh. But if I've already put synergize together, then Anna will apply immunity up for her, so she won't get dispel. And if you attack Norah will counter attack to trigger the damage. But if you attack on Anna, then Anna will counter attack you. So it will be very interesting. And not to mention, if you build Norah with Artiar, if you build Norah with all other set, it will make even more interesting. So let me test it for you. Alright, so now it hit me, I trigger the Rainbow Shield S1. Okay, hit me, I trigger Artiar S1. Artiar S1. Okay, you can see I attack 2 times. So 1 time is from Artiar, the other time is from her passive itself. Okay, so you get the point. So Artiar here, Rainbow Shield here, and also the passive here is a different count. It's a different count every time. Okay, let's see. If he hit me, the Rainbow Shield is for sure counter attack. I didn't trigger Artiar, but I still trigger my passive, so I S1 2 times. So you have if you are lucky enough, you can actually trigger 3 times, which is Rainbow Shield, passive, and Artiar all at the same time. Alright, after a series of testing, I think that the previous idea is wrong, because when I trigger Artiar, I'm not able to trigger the Rainbow Shield stack effect. So I think it's the same situation like the Anna one. So the Rainbow Shield is already considered as one counter attack, so that counter attack cannot overlap with, cannot stack with the Avatara counter attack. So maximum counter attack you can have on Norah is 2 times. So S1 from the passive here, when she get damage, you have a 50% chance to trigger, and then the other damage is from the Rainbow Shield stack. So if Rainbow Shield is gone, then you can trigger Avatara plus the passive. So you cannot do maximum 3, you can do maximum 2 counter attack. Alright, so that's all for the Norah part, and now we're gonna go through, it's gonna be the Amir and the Fatimah one. So Amir and Fatimah one is pretty straightforward because Fatimah is not really that good ever since she released, right? So divinity wise, no changes. What they changed is actually only her S3. So the S3 here, the stats gain is no longer just 1% per enemy getting buff, it's going to be 2%, so they double the speed of getting the stats boost. But the problem is still, because it can trigger up to 100 times, it takes time to let her stack up. And because every time will only trigger when enemy get a buff, so if enemy don't get buff, it's very hard for Fatimah to gain her stack. I think the proper way to make Fatimah strong is either they reduce this one to 50% and then make this one even faster. I have to make the Fatimah stacking speed even faster, because for now I think that at low reso, at least from low reso in global server not tested yet, right? So in low reso wise, the damage isn't that impressive as well. But they added another thing, the fighter resolve here. So the fighter resolve now, previously is straight away reduce the damage taken by 50%, then instantly gone, which basically makes the go buff very useless, and especially after you cast S3, the go buff straight away gone. But instead, they instantly take it away. They will slowly reduce the stack. So at the start of the combat, you'll get 5 stack of the fighter resolve, so you will have 50% of the damage taken reduced. But every single time you cast S3, it will going down, it will lower by 1 stack and then increase the Fatimah's damage plus 10%. So I think this 10% here, then it costs 5 stack, so it increased by 50%. So maybe this 50% here will make her S3 damage high enough to actually start to see some damage. But at least for now, at low reso, efficiency wise, not really that strong yet. Okay, then some changes for her R2 effect as well. R2 effect here, when Amir casts Justice Serve, which is the S3, then she will cast another S3 to follow up. This will make her effect better, because it will make her judgment, what's that called? The warrior fighter resolve here to make the stack faster, so she can get more damage output. And then there's another effect on Amir. So Amir will get a new passive. This is R0, then you instantly get it. So when Amir is with Fatimah together, Amir will take damage for Fatimah, 50% of it. This is forever and it's permanent as well. Okay, so it will be a very good synergize together. So let's say we put Fatimah and Amir together in one team. And then, okay, so because this Fatimah in PTR server is R2, so I can show you the synergize. Right, so we just make equipment on Fatimah.
Let's go.
Alright, so let's take a look. So make them level 80 we do. Okay, so at the start of the combat, if Amir, okay, you can see every damage to them, to Fatimah, Amir will help take damage. And now if I cast S3, Fatimah will follow up with a S3 AoE. S3, then Fatimah will have assist, follow up, and after she casts the S3, right, so you can see now her fighter resolve decreased to 4 stack. So now she only have damage taken minus 40%, but Fatimah's damage will increase by 10%. Alright, so let's continue. Then because my Amir is R61, when after he casts S3, after the stack is enough, he recasts another S3 and it will re-trigger Fatimah's S3 effect after he do all his pew. Alright, pew. Oh, okay, because the target is dead, so it cannot trigger. Alright, so let me increase their level and you can see the whole synergize again. Alright, so damage wise, it will share 50-50 with Amir. And when Amir take action, then it will recover. When Amir take damage, he will recover back his HP, so it doesn't matter too much. Alright, S3, Fatimah will continue to cast S3 even though she have a taunt there. Alright, continue to pew pew. Then after Amir pew pew finish, halfway. Okay, then Fatimah follow up with S3. So this will make Fatimah's AoE more consistent as long as Amir have enough stack to trigger another S3. And doesn't matter with Fatimah's CD as well. Right, all damage here, trigger. Right, S1, enough stack, cast S3. Then Fatimah follow up with S3 later. S3, nuke them. Then Amir continue with pew pew. Something like that. So there will be synergize between Fatimah and Amir now. And Fatimah will be slightly tankier due to Amir is able to take 50% of the damage taken from Fatimah. Right, so basically that's it for this video today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment down how do you guys think about the changes or what kind of thing you want to comment. Feel free to comment. Right, so hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is JNMP, Rosas15, Mocode Reguli, The Bluest Lane, Pigeon Roulette, Kemi, thank you so much for the support. And for the supporter and patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Kut Wilderness, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwatts, Rimu, Chani, Von Hexa, Rawson Bessie, Antonio Winterspoon, Marilyn Williams, and Uncle Chad. Thank you so much for the support. And that's not all. Also, special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat, the latest 10. So special thanks to Pigeons Roulette, Agni, Ziggy, Code Wilderness, Chani, and Rosas15. Thank you so much for the support and hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.